Okay, I'm back in the shed, tempting fate. Today I'm doing more shelves. I'm putting the braces up. I put them in here with a couple of little spacers so that they're the same height all the way up. Everything's consistent. I'm going to leave the top shelf to have some extra space. I'm making this up as I go, but my general plan is to run a line straight out here for about 5 feet to keep it as long as the shelves that I made the last time. You can't see them right now, I don't think. But once I get this first shelf set in, and I think I'm going to make it 12 inches, I may make it 14, I'm kind of playing it by ear. But once I get the first ones built, then I'll measure out and build the next ones and the next ones as I go. No big plans, no in-depth situation. I'm not a carpenter, I'm a computer geek, so bear with me. Now we've got the first 2x4s in position. You can see the short little sticks, those are my spacers, and I'm going to use those to match the exact width and height of these. And these are the lengths. 33 3/4 is what it actually happened to turn out to be. These go on the floor to set my first height for the support bars. Got them in position. Got the right width. And put the first nail in. First one's good. Second one's good. Pull out my spacers. Put them on the next side. Put this up here, and I'm ready to nail the next ones in. We're going to do this all the way up to the top. So now we've got them all evenly spaced and mounted right up to our top shelf. Okay, got the first top shelf in. It's the only one I had to do with scrap pieces. So there's 2 slots here. The rest of these, I've got one for each, so we're about to put those in and see how they fit. I made them a little tight, and I fix them to overlap, so these hold the nail on the sides. They don't have to be nailed. If I need to change the height, I can always just pull this out and drop it down. But it's wedged in pretty tight, so I won't fall just accidentally. It's good. Get the next one. I know any of you real carpenters out there are laughing your heads off, but this works for me, and I work on a computer. I don't do wood. Okay, so we got all the shelves slid in from bottom to top, and I think they turned out pretty darn good for somebody who don't know how to handle their way around a hammer and a nail. The shelves are very stable on this side. They fit in nice and tight for the most part, not much give. This side slides a little bit though, so I'm going to take some little finishing nails and just tap them into the sides of it. I don't want it permanent in case I ever need to pull this out, but I want to keep it from sliding back and forth when Monique and I are pulling out whatever we need to pull out off of the shelves. this side and then get the next. Okay, we've got this corner cleaned out, place to work in. Next step, I'm skipping the bottom because we decided to give a little extra room for some bends. But aside from that, same as before, I got this, got my little spacers. Hammer in the first one. Get the next nail. And then I'll move the spacers up over these and do it all over again, just like last time. Spacers out. Stand them up. Get the next piece set, and we'll do it again. Keep in mind, I'm just winging this as I go. We're making our minds up as we do each set so that we can change our minds as we see how things are going to fit. Just about finished putting all the level pieces up. That wasn't supposed to happen. Just about finished putting all the level pieces up. Got to hammer this in and then put the little connector. I found some little cross braces that help hold it in place. Did a real good job. It's just a matter now of finishing up these last pieces and then cutting the shelves to go on top of it. Okay, we put the braces in. I've cut the shelves. All that remains is to put the last two shelves up in here. I'll turn my light out. That one's good. This one in. And there we go. One last little bit of handheld video to show you the finished shelves. They're not pretty, but they're sturdy enough for what we need. They give us more than we had. You'll notice the bottom of this brace right here has been cut off in the front. We've put little L-shaped metal pieces underneath the shelves to hold them in place. We've attached it to the stairwell from the top, and we left the bottom hanging because we have a cabinet with a huge bin right down here, and we need access. This way we've got access, the shelves are sturdy and protected, and this is maybe something only a computer nerd would figure out. So eat your heart out, you experts, and I had a lot of fun with this.